Good morning, second grade. It is Tuesday, and today we're doing lesson 11-2, and we are going to make line plots. Before it was made for you. Now we're going to make them. In order to do that, though, we have to gather our information first and put it in a tally chart, and then from there we'll make our line plot. Here is the objective: make, read, and interpret line plots. Math words: data, tally chart, tally mark, line plot. And here is the first story. Donovan measures to the nearest foot the distances that he and 14 classmates can jump. He records the data. So here are 15 kids represented how far they can jump, how many feet. There are 15 numbers here. And every child jumped anywhere from 3 feet all the way up to 6 feet. How can Donovan display the data? First, Donovan can make a tally chart to organize the data. So here is the tally chart, and you can see that in the one column here we have the distance in feet. And then in the second column, we have the tally marks. How many kids could jump 3 feet or 4 feet or 5 feet or 6 feet? There is one tally mark for each time a distance is jumped. So, as you can see, 2 students could jump 3 feet. We could find it here, 3 and 3. 7 students could jump 4 feet. And we can find it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here they did it here. 5, 6, 7. 5 students could jump 5 feet, and 1 student could jump 6 feet. Then Donovan can display the data in a line plot. We have here the title, Jump Distances. And it says here the title matches the title in the tally chart, which is up here, and describes the data, just like we did here. The number of X's for each distance matches the number of tallies in the tally chart. So, here we go. So if 3 students, that's incorrect. If 2 students jumped 3 feet each, that's what the tally chart shows here. 2 students jumped 3 feet, and here on the line plot, same idea. 2 students jumped 3 feet. The number line includes the numbers from the first column of the tally chart. So if it included the distance of 3, 4, 5, 6, it's shown here as well. The distance 3, 4, 5, 6. They also added 7 and 8 at the top and 2 down below. Down here, the label tells what the numbers on the line plot mean. So these numbers here mean the distance that the students jumped in feet. Let's turn the page and answer the questions that refer back to this line plot. Use Donovan's line plot to answer exercises 1 through 4. Donovan measures the jump of another classmate. So this is a classmate that's not on this line plot here. Okay, it's another student. Donovan measures the jump of another classmate. This student jumps 5 feet. Describe how Donovan should show this jump on the line plot. So if another student, there were already 15 students shown here, but now this new student would be the 16th student, where would you put his tally mark? Well, you would put his tally mark in the distance of 5 feet, so you'd add it here. And where would you put it on the line plot? You would add an X above the 5 because the student jumped 5 feet, and you'd add 1 more X. So here they want us to describe how we would show the jump on the line plot. So we would add 1 more X or draw another X on top of above the 5. Okay, we would draw another X above the number 5. Number 2, another student jumps 2 feet less. 2 feet less than the longest jump. Where should Donovan place an X to show this jump on the line plot? So 2 feet less than the longest jump. We need to know what the longest jump is. What was the longest jump? Who made the longest jump? What number was that? What distance? How many feet? Oh, right here. The X is above the 6. So this was the longest jump. Now that we are going to go backwards and find out 2 less than that. 2 feet less. So if I say 6 minus 2, I'm going to end up right here at the 4s. So that means that Donovan should place the X above the number 4. Because if 6 were the highest or longest jump, and we subtract 2 from that, we would have gotten 4. Number 3, Donovan's jump distance is 1 foot greater than the most common jump. The most common jump, and his jump is 1 foot greater. What is his jump distance? Let's find the most common jump. Let's go back here. Most common jump. Oh, well, no doubt about it. That would be 4 feet. And his was 1 foot greater than that. So 4 plus 1 is 5. Donovan's jump distance is 5 feet. Number 4, explain how you would make a line plot showing the distances your classmates can jump. If we were to copy how they did it here, it looks like we would record all of the jumps that everyone did. Then we would make a tally chart, and then we would turn the tally chart into a line plot. You can use your own words, or you can use mine. I'm going to have all the students jump and record it. Then make a tally chart. Then turn that into a line plot. Oops. Have all the students jump and record it. Then make a tally chart. Then turn that into a line plot. You can pause at any time if you would like to use this for your answer, or you can use your own words. Let's move on to the third page. The third page is going to have us actually practice this. As you can see, once again, this is an example of how to make a line plot. We had 15 students jump. We turned their jumps into a tally chart. They were jumping 3, 4, 5, and 6 feet. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We counted how many students jumped 3 feet, How many 4 feet? How many 5 feet? How many 6 feet? Then we took this information and made a line plot. And we put the numbers this way. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we added some numbers at the top and the bottom, even if we didn't use them. Then we change the tally marks into X's to go above the distance that matches. We're going to do the same thing for number 1. So this should be fun. Number 1, a farmer records the heights of 14 plants to the nearest inch. 5, 3, 4, 6, 6, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 3. Those are all the different plants with their different heights in inches. Now, they want us to take this information and put it in the tally. So let's find how many plants are 3 inches. And as I find it, I'm going to cross them out so I don't accidentally use them again. How many are 3 feet? 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to put 2 marks, 2 tally marks. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because when we make tally marks, we always do a diagonal slash for the 5th. So we said again, how many? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need 1 more. That makes 6. Now let's do the 5s. 1, 2, 3. And for the 6s, I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 again. Now I'm going to plan the line plot. 3, 4, 5, 6. But I have more lines than that. So I'm going to copy the one above where they start with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I could put 7, 8, I can even put 9 if I wanted to. All right. And what we do know is this is the height in inches. So I'm going to put here height in inches. Okay. Now let's turn this into a line plot. For 3, I have 2 plants. 1, 2. For 4, I have 6 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 5, I have 3 plants. 1, 2, 3. And for 6, I have 3 plants. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we just completed the 3rd page. As you know, the 4th page is your homework. Let's take a peek. This looks just like what you've been doing. They give us books, and they measure books to the nearest centimeter. Library book lengths. Here are the lengths, and you're going to find out how many are 15, 16, 17, or 18. Then you're going to create your own line plot, just like what we did here. There might be some extra lines that you could put in there for some extra numbers that aren't used. And then you're going to solve the problems that go with it. Use the library book length data to solve. Measure the length of your favorite book to the nearest centimeter. All right, so I hope that you have a ruler at home. But remember, if you don't, then you will just have to leave this blank. But if you have a ruler, I would like you to find your book's length. All right. And how does it compare to the most common length of the line plot? So your book's length is either going to be greater than the most common length, or it's going to be less than the most common length. And here, this is one you just have to think about. Why is it helpful to make a tally chart before you make a line plot? All right, good job.